Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL playoff hockey action, we start out with Game 3 in the Eastern Conference opening round or first round. Game 3 between Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal Canadiens. In Montreal, the series again is tied 1-1. Looks like puck drop is not for another 8 or so minutes, though. Thought they would start at 6:10 Central, but it looks like it's going to be more like 6:15. All right, let's get an audio check real quick. All right, there we go. We're good. YouTube and Twitch. Assuming it's going to be Vasilevsky and Dobish in net. Don't think the Canadiens would go to Fowler in this one. Hello, Ricky. Thank you. Yeah, if you're free to root for whoever you want. Hope everybody's great. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend as well. Dan, what's up? Yes, they got us. They can't fall for the gooning or the rough stuff that, the Lightning and, for that matter, Boston likes to do. Kieran, what's up? Yes. I miss hockey when it's gone. I really do. That night where they had nothing on the schedule, and then the day between the end of the regular season and the start of the playoffs were just odd, not having hockey. Hello, Dave Olson. Game over. All right. Yeah, the YouTube, I know the emojis are not great. At least not on like YouTube. Maybe mobile is better. I don't know. I can't even at people when they highlight my name. I can't even do it back. I tried to do it at the end of the stream last night. It's still not working. It doesn't work on my desktop, tablet, or my phone anymore. I don't think I think it used to work on my phone, but you're going with Montreal. Yeah, I'm hoping for Montreal, but we'll see. At least they got one of two on the road. Trying to move the Lightning hat from in front of the Valvoline. Yeah, just a 6:55 till opening draw. So yeah, I'm on HBO Max, so I'll be behind anybody who's watching directly on TNT or True TV. We'll have this game, and we'll have Oilers Ducks Game 3. What's up, Bon? How's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend. They're having somebody bring in a torch right now. I'm not familiar with which former Montreal. I missed the name on the back. I think my striping is right. I don't know. All right. 6 minutes till opening face-off. If they haven't done the anthems yet, I don't think we're going to have opening face-off in 6 minutes at this rate. Excuse me. Go Habs. Yeah, above anything else, I just want a great game. That's why I love hockey. That's why I've been thoroughly enjoyed it this year. I'm a diehard Green Bay Packers fan, but in hockey, the Kings season's been kind of a downer, but I've thoroughly enjoyed watching young teams like Buffalo and Montreal all season. once Buffalo picked up the pace a little bit, especially early on. Kenny Albert and Brian Boucher on the call, TNT. All right. Yep. All right. And just a reminder, tomorrow we've got a couple sweeps. I think my sons are coming over. We have a couple potential sweeps of game 4s. So with that in mind, and with me hopefully spending time with my sons, we're just going to do Stars Wild. That game probably won't start before 4:50 Central, so I'll probably start the live stream about 4:45. I'll move it up if for some reason Kane Senators goes record pace and we get an earlier start, but all right. Well, I would think we would have. We were about to do the anthems. I'm surprised we don't have the starting rosters yet. Gensel has 4 points. Slavkovsky has 3. Hagel has 3 goals. Slavkovsky has 3. Gensel with 4 assists and Caulfield with 3. They say the players to watch. All right, looks like we're finally doing the anthems. I'm kind of doubting they get this done in 3 minutes, to be honest. But we'll see. All right. Mute that. Okay. We got that under control. Almost forgot. Unmute this. We can have the goal horn. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I really had no problems with the Lightning until they gooned it up when they lost to the Sabres 8-7, and then they did more of that nonsense in some of the games down the stretch. Plus, they've won recently. I wouldn't have been rooting for them anyways, so I get it. If you're rooting for the U.S., fine, but we're long overdue for a team from Canada winning the Cup. It's going to be tough, I think, for anybody. Obviously, Ottawa's up against it right now, and Edmonton and Montreal have game 3s in 1-1 series. So, all right, anthem finally underway. I should get the anthems and cue those up. I've been meaning to do that. Yep, don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. Who do you think will win? So far, we got 9 votes. It's probably 7-2 Montreal. Because if it was 6-3, yeah. Unless it's 8-1. No, I don't think it's 8. No, it's not 8-1. It's probably 7-2. And just let me know in the comments who you're rooting for, who you think will win. Doesn't have to be the same team. All right, here we go. We finally got the roster report. Yeah, there may have been a time when I'm not against enforcers. I'm just against elbows and shoulders and hits to the head, stuff like that. It is, of course, Vasilevsky backed up by Johansson and Dobish backed up by Fowler. Lightning scratches Connor Geeky, Bjorkstrand, Crozier, Holmberg, Dostu. Ooh, that forgot. Did Dostu might have got hurt? Yeah. And for the Canadians, Gallagher out, Engstrom, Dobson we know is injured, Reinbacher who just recently made his debut late in the season, Veleno, and Montembeault, the odd man out as the third goalie. All right. Sunday, as of now, the plan is to do the quadruple header. Well, Monday I will have to look. I don't think they've determined the times for Monday. Tuesday they did, and I think if the Wild win, I think I will do Game 5 of that series on Tuesday. Yep. Yeah, we kind of addressed that. Yep. Yeah. I mean, the Avalanche are the better team. There's no doubt about it, and you just can't. You got to play a near perfect game, and they played better, but just not good enough. They just cannot generate enough offense. The power play is failing them. You got to be better on the power play, and that's hopefully not going to hopefully the Sabres can wake up in their series and get some power play goals. Yeah, I think Forsberg had the right idea to try and seal the post, but I guess he was just late getting there and kicked it in. Yeah, Sunday there's 2.5 hours apart, which really stinks. Thanks, Bon. I think we're finally ready. I'm going to delay the commercials here now. Make sure my device is... Oh, that needs to be plugged in. We'll rectify that. We're still passing a red Go Habs flag, so maybe not. I don't understand what... Oh, this is probably the Canadian television pushing this back. Yep, Dobish 1-1, 2.69. They took down the save percentage before I could read it off. All right, underway. Lightning in white, left to right. Habs in red, going right to left. Dump in by Gooley. It's behind the Tampa net. Now brought up, or a goal, I should say. Sent in into the O-zone. Cirelli has it. Passes. It gets away from Kucherov. And Canadians get it to neutralize, but it's picked up by Moser and sent to the neutralize. I believe Hagel sent it forward. Now the Habs have it in their own zone, probably getting a line change. Hudson passes. Red line dump in by the Habs. Near corner. And the puck at the blue line, Matheson, I believe that was blocked, and the Lightning send it around. We played a minute. Or now over a minute. Towards the net, but not on target or not saved. It was blocked. Great, the camera is going back and forth because they can't find the puck. Far corner for the... All right, they did give Montreal a shot. Actually, it looks like 2 coming up soon. Shot and into the far boards. And the Lightning take it out. Cirelli to the near circle. Centering. Did they get a shot off? I don't think so. Well, now NHL.com counted one. Okay, for the Lightning. Near boards. Near circle. Dobish plays it to, I think, Bolduc. No, Jackeye. Now Jackeye gets it back in the near corner. He takes it behind the Montreal net and waits. Jackeye sporting a sweet mustache. Sent up the far side, now to the near circle. And what's this whistle for at 17:34? I don't know what the deal is. On this TV, all right. They put the goalie stats up very briefly and take them immediately down. My screen is just so very dark. It looks like gray, like it's got a filter over it. I haven't had trouble with any other app, just, as far as watching hockey on it. Pass to the near side. Hudson has it for the Habs. He takes it up the middle. Pass to Gooley. Gooley to the red line. He dumps it in. Far corner. The Bolts trying to get it out. Gord worked it up the near boards. But it's in the near circle, and now it's sent out by Gord over to the far side. Was that Hagel into the near corner or far corner now behind the Montreal net? And now red line, and Gooley dumps it in and gets hit into the boards. Lightning have it behind their own net. They just took away that shot for the Bolts. All right, picked up and sent ahead by Radish. Taken away by the Habs. Carrier, I think. Passed. Oh, got away at the slot. Matheson kept it in. Blue line blast. Blocked. Into the netting. Above the glass in the corner. Whistle at 16:20. Replaying some hits. Looked like Jack-Eye got a nice hit on somebody. Ooh, Gord really lowered it on Gooley. Moser got Gooley too. All right, Evans against Sorelli. 71 versus 71 in the far faceoff circle. Lightning win the draw. Moser has the puck. Sends it to the neutral ice. Picked up by the Habs, though, and dumped in. Evans and Moser behind the net of the Lightning. Hagel sends it around. Lightning get it to the neutral ice. And now off the near boards. Well, Habs already have it, though. Matheson, pass. Come on, camera. Deneau into the zone and then dumped in from the far blue line. Isn't Radish 43? I totally blanked right there. Yes. All right, Habs have it in front of their own net. Only 2 shots on goal. We've played 4.5 minutes already. All right, puck to the near side. Over the red line. Dump in by the Lightning into the far corner. Jack-Eye digging it out. It got by Evans. Sorelli turned it over. Evans to the red line. Pass to the right wing. Evans centers it. Shot and a goal from the slot. The Habs have the 1-0 lead. Excellent pass from the far circle. Right down Broadway. And it is Texier with the first Habs goal. Woo. All righty. Yeah, beat Vasilevsky blocker side high. It ended up being Bolduc with that great pass. And somebody was right there, Carlisle, but just couldn't get in front of it. And the other assister is Kirby Doc. So Doc and Bolduc to Texier. It's Texier's first playoff goal at 15:07. I'm not sure what the hold. Oh, they're just telling 2 of the forwards to back off the circle. Now they move even closer. What was the point? Suzuki does not win the draw. The Lightning have the puck. It is McDonough. He passes to Cernak. Up the near boards. We played 5 minutes. Pass up the near side. Habs. Red line. That is Slavkovsky behind the net. Looking. Far corner. Back to Gooley at the blue. Sent to the side of the net. I think, who was that? Anderson who just missed? I don't think it was Newhook. Oh, we got a whistle now at 14:31. What's this for? Let me listen in. Wow, there's a lot of people outside the arena, too, watching. On what? I don't know. All right. Well, whistle at 14:31. Face off in the Tampa defensive zone. Near circle. It's picked up by Radish and sent out to the neutral zone. And it's now into the far corner of the Habs defensive zone. They get it to the red line immediately and dump it in. Kapanen tried to center it, and it got off a stick into the near boards. Lightning carry it over the red, into the O-zone. Gensel passes. It's tipped. Dobish with a nice save. It's behind the net. Somebody slipped for the Lightning. Or is this a penalty? Oh, we got a penalty. Okay. What's the call? Okay, that was great. I thought the official was going to announce it, and then, oh, crap. Demidov 4 minutes? That can't be right. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Holy crap. Okay. I guess Demidov 2 minutes. They just put him in twice for some reason. All right, when we get back, Lightning have the power play. Didn't see the call, didn't hear the didn't see the infraction on TV, and they didn't let the official announce it. Pardon my whistle. Beauty, eh? Yep. Yeah. Huge. I mean, good to see Texier on the goal, but even better to see Doc involved and working it to Bolduc. And Bolduc made a phenomenal pass. Don't sleep on that pass that Bolduc did to find Texier wide open. Yes, and I think they showed a stat that whoever scored first has won every game, the playoffs and regular season this year. Yeah, in 6 games, I think, because, they play 4 times during the regular season, and then this is game 3. I can't believe it. This is finally the first time I'm doing this, but just didn't work out with Buffalo. Where's the penalty? Okay, I thought it might have been on Dobish. Maybe Dobish tripped him. It is. Okay, so Demidov is just... it was a trip by Dobish. All right, we're back underway. Just wanted to say it's not on Demidov. He's just serving the penalty because Dobish tripped somebody. All right. Under 1340, 142 on the Tampa power play. They send it around to the far side. Trying to dig it out. Blue line for Radish to the near circle. Shot loose in the crease. Rebound out to Kucherov. He's at the point in the slot. Finally cleared by Montreal down the length of the ice. 4-2 the shots. 1-0 the score. Also Montreal, but Tampa with the 5-on-4 power play. Again, not a Demidov penalty. He's just serving Dobish for tripping the goaltender. The goaltender tripped somebody. All right, we've got Gensel, Hagel, Point, Kucherov, Radish out there right now in the Tampa Bay power play. Kucherov at the point. Shot. Rebound. Where is it? Dobish couldn't find it. And Hudson has it in the near corner, but Lightning keep it in. Kucherov to the point. A shot. Blocked again. And not sure. We got a whistle for something. Oh, the puck got stuck in somebody's jersey. That's why. That happened in baseball to the pitcher, I heard the other day, and they called it a hit because it was technically a dead ball. I don't know how that's not a catch. He fell. Well, it looked like Dolbish used his stick, so I gotcha. Gracie, hello. Let's go Buffalo. On Sunday, I guess. So they get a couple days off while they're in Boston. That's odd, I think, right? All right, sent around to the near side. Boy, are we delayed on HBO Max. Shot and a goal. There it is. Fudge. We're tied at 1. Braden Point from Gensel and Kucherov. So much. And the tripping call on Dobish cost him. There's a pass to the near circle, and Dobish got beat blocker side high to the far side. And a great shot by Point. He had the near post sealed, and defense just didn't get in front of the shot. So cashed in on the power play. We're 1-1 in the game, 1-1 in the series. 45th career postseason goal for Point. Braden Point. First playoff goal for the 2026 playoffs. Sorelli versus Evans, 71-71 at the center ice draw. Sent, let's see, Habs have it, not the Avs. Dumped in behind the net, near corner, back to the blue line. Gooley sent one wide. Did they keep it in? Far circle. Texier couldn't get to it. Uh-oh. I think we got another penalty on Montreal. Oh, Doc. Tripping on Doc. I mean, his stick broke. Ugh. Maybe his stick didn't break. I don't know. I think he kind of just dropped it. Another Tampa power play. Kirby Doc for tripping. He kind of just dropped his stick in front of the guy. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, Montreal. These are silly penalties. Exactly. Yes, Kieran, you are right. Sent up the near boards and cleared by the Habs. All right, drop pass. Point passes. Point up the middle. Taken away by Montreal, but not cleared. Near side, Gensel. Down low. Back to Gensel. Shot from the point. Dobish saved it, but it's back to the blue line. Maybe it wasn't a save. Near the side of the net. Now one tipped up in the air near the near boards and sent out by the Habs finally. 1:11 on the power play. We've under 11 to go in the first. Radish with the puck. And into the near side and cleared down the length of the ice by Montreal. Radish picks it up again. 50 seconds on the Tampa power play. We've played 9.5 minutes of the first. Kucherov loses it in the near circle, and the Habs clear it down the length of the ice again. All righty. 25 seconds still on the power play. Holy cow, are we behind? It seems really bad tonight. Shot wide. That was Corey Perry on the shot. Behind the net, Anderson trying to dig it out for the Canadiens. Shot now blocked in the near circle and now sent down the length of the ice. Power play over. Now 6-4 the shots. Lightning. Moser waiting behind his own net. He takes it out. Long pass ahead, tipped into the near corner. Under 9.5 to play. Sent to the far circle, right in front of the Tampa bench. Now to the box and dumped in. Ooh, a little bit of a hit. Avoided most of it, the Canadian player. Pass to the red line, right wing. Knocked down, sent behind the Tampa net. Anderson sends it along the boards. Bolduc keeps it in. No, sorry, Jack-Eye. I keep confusing Jack-Eye and Bolduc for some reason. Sent out by Tampa, and it'll be picked up by Slafkovsky. Under 9 to play. 8:40 to go in the first. 1-1 your score. Sent ahead, and it's behind the net. Montreal trying to dig it out in the near corner. Near circle. At the point, Newhook's shot. Was that into the netting, or did Kucherov have a glove save? Or Vasilevsky have a glove save? I'm not sure. 8:22. And that is your under 10 media timeout. 1-1. We'll get the goal in a second. Hello, Sinbin Admin. Thanks for being here. Yeah, yep. Why do you need the Lightning to win? After having a bruising series with the Bruins, you want to have a bruising series with the Lightning? I don't get it. You'll have the home ice either way. Maybe you played against Tampa better this year? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep. Blue Jay, what's up, man? How are the Blue Jays doing? I only watched one baseball game this week. Oh, I hope you took care of that. No worries. You don't have to apologize. No problem. Just happy you're here, even if you are rooting for the Bolts. All right. 6-4 the shots. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. The games are late. They start a half hour apart. So really nothing to check there. Well, we'll check the draft. I don't think the Packers are picking anytime soon. We can check NBA later. Niners got a wide receiver, Stribling. Cardinals got Bicentis, guard. Bills got TJ Parker, a Clemson edge rusher. Another Buckeye taken, Caden McDonald, a defensive tackle by the Texans. I'll have to get back to this. We're back. Far circle, 8:20 to play in the first. Lightning send it up the far boards and into the O-zone. Pass to the near side. And brought up by the Habs. Well, nope. Well, I guess we got a delayed penalty coming up because Dobish just headed to the bench. On the Lightning, it's coming up. Suzuki carried it in, I think. Pass to the near side, Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky, near circle. Suzuki tips it. Demidov. And it looks like the Lightning touched it at 7:37. So we got Kucherov getting sent out. Oh, yeah, he just stuck his leg out and tripped somebody at neutral ice. Nice dirty play by Kucherov. Stay true to yourself, Kucherov. Stay classy, Lightning. Another dangerous play. Just extended his leg out to trip somebody. That's awesome. Yeah, that's nice sportsmanship and clean hockey. Second in power play, 15th in PK. Habs far circle, Lightning clear it down the length of the ice. We're under 7.5 to go. And Hudson takes it from behind the net. Pass, red line, drop pass, brought in, far boards. Slavkovsky got it away from him. Habs have it at the red line, skated in by Hudson. Hudson sends it around behind the net, near corner. Demidov passed it. Puck got knocked into the air. I think Radish cleared it maybe, or I don't know. Quickly picked up, though, by Gord. The Lightning still had the puck at neutral ice. Now they knock it back into their own zone. Power play is half over already. Neutral ice. And pass. And sent out again. They're just, Tampa's just playing keep away with the puck right now. A little bit of four corners, if you will. And the Lightning were fourth in PK. TNT put PP kill. I mean, just put PK. It's so easy. Nobody calls it. Oh my gosh, how confusing. It's penalty kill or PK, not PP kill. I don't know. You can't make this up. Right up the middle and now into the near corner, and Tampa, well, did Matheson keep it in? No, he did not. Montreal offsides, 5:43, pardon me. Only 6 seconds on the Lightning, or sorry, on the Montreal power play. They haven't gotten much going at all. All right. Excuse me. Still waiting on this draw. All right. What is the problem? All right. There we go. How long can an offsides face-off take to get set up? I don't understand that. Power play is over. Habs at the neutral ice dump it in finally. 5.5 to go, first period. Shot to the slot. Oh, man, to the near circle. Missed, I think, by Anderson. He gets knocked down in the far circle. Lightning have it. Skated out. Red line. Braden Point. Pass. Kucherov dumps it in. Point with a hit. Near corner. And blue line keeper. Deneau with the puck for Montreal. He takes it to the far circle. Pass to Evans. Now the defensemen have the puck. I think Montreal getting a line change. Gallagher waiting. And Gallagher sends it in. It goes to the far corner. It's sent around the boards to the blue line. That, man, why am I blanking on Struble? Good Lord. Sent it around. Tampa trying to get it out. Demidov's stick just went flying after he got hit. It's sent behind the Tampa net and still trying to dig it out in the far corner. Near boards now, picked up by Gord and sent to the neutral ice. Skated in by, they don't have, I forgot who this is. Struble tried to dig it out. Now Slavkovsky takes it and heads up the ice. Near side. Slavkovsky. Puck taken away. And the Lightning get it to Kucherov. Cross ice pass. right up the middle. Drop pass. Kucherov's shot was wide. Rebound blocked. 3:33 to go in the first. And pass to Slavkovsky at the red line, and he dumps it in. It goes to the far boards. And Suzuki trying to dig it out. Lightning get it again. And Lightning get a line change. Canadiens near boards. Blue line keeper for the Habs. Shot was blocked. Moser picks it up. Passes to point. Now taken away by the Habs, I think. Nope. Now it's taken away by the Habs. Who the heck is 17? James. Oh, wait, no. James is... Yeah. All right. Finally, Montreal sends it ahead, but right in front of the crease, the Lightning get it out to the near boards. Battle along the boards. And Struble keeps it in. A pass and a shot was wide. Rebounds. Oh, must have hit the post. I thought they had... And sent out. They waved off icing. So 2:15 to play in the first period. Still 1-1. Habs had a 1-0 lead all of less than 3 minutes. Pass to the near side. Gensel to the blue line. Kept in by Carlisle. And it's sent into the near corner. Gord sends it. Corey Perry puts it behind the net. Gensel gets it back to Perry. Now it's Gord in the far corner. Battling with... I keep forgetting Carrier's back. That's good. Shot from the blue line. And Lightning trying to dig it out in the near corner. Gord, and now... Who's that? I'm blanking on somebody. Oh, Lilleberg. All right, Montreal has the puck. 1:10 to play in the first. Matheson pass. Carrier sends it up. And the Lightning already sending it out. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Far circle shot was wide, but tipped into the netting above the glass with 56 seconds to go in the first. And I guess we didn't do an under 6 media timeout. 1-1 the score as we head to break. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Jays are struggling, but it's early. Yeah, we still got, what, 140 games, maybe 130. Oh, you beat the Lightning 3-1? Okay. Yeah. Galley? Hold on. Gallagher? Yeah. I don't think I've seen Gallagher. I just keep forgetting Carrier's back. Did you see Gallagher out there? I thought I saw him too, but yeah, Brendan Gallagher is scratched according to NHL.com. I'll keep an eye out. Gallagher, Engstrom, Dobson, who's hurt, Reinbacher, who's young, Veleno, and of course the third goalie, Montembeault. And for Tampa, Connor Geeky, Bjorkstrand, Crozier, Holmberg, and Dostu. Dostu's a big loss. But yeah, I thought Brendan Gallagher was scratched too. If you saw him, I'm with you. For a second, I thought I saw him, and I'm like, no, he's scratched. But Carrier, I keep forgetting that he's back. Thought he had been hurt. But yeah, I thought I saw 11 out there too. I thought he was scratched too. Yeah, I figured. I don't like the Lightning. I can't help it. Yeah, they hit the crossbar. Yep, that's what happened on that power play. I missed who took the shot. All right, we got 56 seconds even to go. Near circle or far circle draw. Montreal trying to get it out. It's taken away and then an immediate trip. Oh my gosh, Montreal. You can't keep doing this. And it is Matheson. Matheson threw an elbow as he headed to the box, too. Oh, come on. It's the correct call. Tampa took the puck away and then immediately somebody got tripped. Oh, you can't keep doing this. Might have been a hook. Either that or he took a dive. I don't know. Yep, hooking of Hagel. Good grief. You can't keep doing this. There's 48.1 to go in the first. That's why I put 49. They'll round up on the power play. All right, puck is just pinned against the boards right now. Montreal to the red line. Now they're playing keep away. Gooley passes to the far side. And then they clear it down the length of the ice. And Vasilevsky passes. Point passes. Now it's carried over the red. 15 seconds to go. And apparently Tampa was offsides. 14.6. All right. Face off and won by Montreal. Cleared down the length of the ice. Picked up by the Lightning. Radish long pass. 3, 2, 1. Radish did not get the shot off. And there'll be 1:11 remaining on the Lightning power play when we resume with the start of the second period. All right, I don't think we did the... Let's do the Texier goal and the point goal. I don't think I did the point. All right, so... Pass by Bolduc to Doc. Doc back to Bolduc. Then in the middle, found Texier who buried it. Blocker side high past Vasilevsky. Then point on the power play. Gensel and Kucherov get the assist. So there's tipped off of Gensel to Kucherov. Now to Gensel. And then just ripped it. Again, blocker side high. This time, of course, past Dobish. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If you are, please be sure to hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both helps with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Also, if you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same stream. It is quicker, or it is faster, and it is commercial free. Sorry, I'm like, my brain is not working right now. All right, 1-1 end of first. Nope, I need to plug in that. I gotta remember. Oops. Why if I do it in one chat, does it not? Ugh. One second. All right. Think we're good. Yeah, if it is Montreal, Buffalo, it stinks it's going to be in the second round. I hate this 3 in the division and then you get wild cards. I don't know why we're not doing 1 through 8. I don't like how 7 versus 8 in the Eastern Conference is playing each other right now. It's ridiculous. I don't get it. I really don't. All right. Let me see something really quick. Oh, just texting my son back. All righty. Power play to start of the second. Yeah. Yep. Tampa is 1 of 2 and Montreal's 0 for 1. So shots are still 7-6 Montreal. Faceoffs are 8-7 Montreal. Montreal's 0 for 1 on the power play. Yeah, 3-1 on penalties. Ugh. 13-10 hits. Tampa 5-3 block shots. Montreal 4-4 giveaways. 2-0 takeaways. Tampa. All right. Let me I want to see where the Packers are picking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more picks. Okay. Yep. No, I hear you. I hear you. All right, 1 second. I got to go look at something real quick. Sorry, I got to check something in settings. One second. Okay, I thought I did something maybe on accident. All right. Well, I think I better take a break and get something to drink and something to eat. Yeah, we'll look at the draft in a minute, but all right, again, tonight, Oilers Ducks after this one. And then Stars Wild tomorrow. All right, so here's the 2 goals. Yeah, not much other than, I guess, NBA and MLB going on. All right, I'm going to cue up the music. I'm going to get something to eat. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. Oh, excuse me. All right, we are back. 1 second. Get rid of the music in a minute. What the heck? I don't understand this. Hold on a sec. Okay, all right, let's eliminate the music. One more thing. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I was trying to figure something out. Shoot, I need settings. Come on. Why is this spinning on settings? Excuse me. If I thought I muted quick enough, might have sneezed on Mike a little. Come on. What the heck? Shoot. Gosh darn it. What is going on? I can't. All right, I'll have to figure this out later. All right, back to the game. I guess we're underway. That was a very odd angle for the face-off. Canadians in red, left to right. Habs, Lightning in white, right to left. Under a minute to go on their power play. And back to the blue line. Pass to the near side. Hagel shot behind the net into the far boards. And the Canadians send it down the length of the ice. All right. Tampa brings it up and sends it off the near boards. Near side, near circle, Hagel back to the point. Hagel down low, centering pass. Montreal gets it to the near boards. Gensel sends it around. Power play time almost up. Far circle, whiffed on a shot. Sent one off the side of the net and should be power play over. We have played 18. We got 18:40 left. My clock was a little behind. Pardon that. All right, sent up, and now Montreal recovers and takes it behind their own net. Pass to the near side. Carrier, long pass. Shot. And tipped into the netting above the glass. Whistle at 18:09. 7-7 are the shots. All right, still waiting for this next face-off. All right, face-off taken. Hagel up the middle, near side, dumps it around behind the Montreal net. Habs try to send it up, and, well, still battling in the near boards for it. Near corner. Hagel pass and to the far boards and whiffed. Now Tampa sends one. It goes into the near boards. All right, still 7-7 the shots, 1-1 the score. That puck was bobbled, and Matheson takes it behind the Montreal net and sends it up. But what is the call here at 17:29? Why did they offside? I would assume, but we'll see. Yeah, I know. 3-1 on the penalties, and they were dumb. Yep. No. Mammoth is too early. Golden Knights, Mammoth. We'll have Oilers, Ducks. Hillbilly 2.0. Thanks. Appreciate it. No, we're doing Oilers, Ducks at 9. Not Golden Knights, Mammoth. Too short a break between. If I can help it, I don't want to do 2.5 hours apart. I'm more interested in Ducks Oilers anyways. All right, Matheson passes, red line, carried in, Montreal, far circle, and sent behind the net. And up the near boards. Gensel, they centered it, shot wide into the near boards again. Another shot, and that it was deflected wide. Jackeye tried to pass it. Now it's out to the neutral zone, and it's a dump in by the Habs to the far side. Sent ahead. Now far circle. Taken out. And right up the middle. And a shot. Nice save there by Dobish on that one. At the point, Radish passes. Far circle. Glove save and held on by Dobish at 16:31, and we have pushing and shoving. Shots are now 10-7 Lightning. That's not what I wanted to hit. Trying to figure something out here. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to figure this out later. All right, sent up by Montreal and sent to the neutral ice by Tampa. Near circle, Moser passes to the Lightning far side and sends it in. Dobish behind his own net. And Lightning trying to keep it in along the far boards, but Montreal takes it out. Far circle shot was wide. Again, Lightning in white going right to left. Habs in red, left to right. Montreal sends it off the near boards. There was a collision or something. Neutral ice. Tampa dumps it in from right in front of their own bench. Montreal was credited with their 8th shot in that last zone possession. Kept in, and a shot from the far circle does not get through again for the Lightning. There's got to be a lot of blocked shots. Okay, that one did go on net. 11-8. Yeah. Oh, crap. There's a shot, and there's a goal. I think Dobich got beat 5-hole. Oh. And a little bit of pushing and shoving afterwards. Fudge, come on, Habs. Hagel from the near circle, unassisted, a snapshot. And as of now, unassisted, but what happened? I think he got beat 5-hole. It was either that or blocker side high to the near post. And they get a penalty? Or no. Cernak. I think Cernak gave... Dobich kind of put his blocker into Kucherov because he was celebrating right in front of his face. Oh, so they sent both. They're going to have somebody serve it again. I'm just going to assume it's... Why would NHL.com put Dobich in the box, for God's sakes? And sportsmanlike conduct for Cernak and Dobich. I'm going to assume Demidov's serving it. Chernak, sorry. I think I've been saying Cernak. Well, it's kind of bad sportsmanship for Kucherov to be raising his hands right by the goalie, but Dobich can't do that. Yet, Chernak pushed Dobich after that. That's why they both got one. All right, looks like Texier is serving it, so I was wrong. Oh, brother. Come on, Montreal. Wake up. What are they discussing here, too? I don't know what's taking so long. Like, what is there to discuss? You announced the penalties. Oh, crap. I had the wrong time, too. Wait, what is the proper time? All right, 81 and 85. Still says Hagel unassisted. Now they're saying Evans is serving it. Oh my God, NHL.com. Why are you so bad? You've guessed 2 times and got it wrong, or no, maybe I did one. Well, technically they had Dobich in there, which we know is impossible. 4-on-4, or are they calling this 5-on-5? Because you wouldn't know by watching TNT. Oh, now they put it up with 145. Good job, TNT. Holy crap. They are so bad. Moser behind his own net. And Moser brings it up to the far circle, but swoops back. Right in front of the bench. Hagel skates it in. Pass to Moser. Hagel's shot. Blocked. And taken by Caulfield. Sent ahead. And Suzuki gets rubbed out against the far boards. Up ahead to Kucherov. Pass to the near circle. Back to the blue line point to, I think, Kucherov? Yeah. Kucherov to point. Knocked away by Montreal. Sent ahead. A breakaway. Come on, come on. Shot and saved by Vasilevsky. Stayed on the forehand. Oh. Yeah, more frustration here for Montreal. They had the early 1-0 lead, sent wide, and into the near boards. And pass goes to the near side and at the red line. Over to the far side. Taken up by Gensel, far side. Moser right up the middle shot. Nice save by Dobish. Jeez Louise. Montreal's defense better wake up and help out Dobish some. Pass gets away into the far corner. Sent behind the net. Gensel centers. It's tipped through the middle. And Montreal finally gets it to the neutral ice. And Bolduc. No, not Bolduc. Oh, come on. That was a trip on Cirelli. Nothing? Behind the net. Although the Canadiens may have gotten away with one there too. Doc trying to get to the puck. The Habs keep it in. And it's behind the net. Must have hit high off the glass. And now Gensel sends it neutral ice. And shot by Jacky. Save. And Jacky gets sent into the goal post. And it's getting nasty again. At 12:19. We have Jacky and who is that? Should be a penalty on the Lightning, Lilleberg, for sending Jacky into the post. But who knows with these refs. The breakaway was Demidov. He failed to score. He never really showed backhand. He stayed forehand the whole way, and Vasilevsky easily saved it. Dobic had a nice save on Moser, too. All right, I guess we got the under 14 media timeout. Good game so far. Yeah, well, you know, some of these playoff games have been lower scoring, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell if it was 5-hole or blocker side. Yeah, Hagel. No, I don't. They ended up calling one each. It was 4-on-4 because, I mean, Dobish should have been called. It was right. That's 2 penalties on Dobish today. He's got to settle down. Thanks, Ricky. Yep. All right, we'll do the Hagel goal. All right, so Evans had it, turned it over to Hagel because I think he was trying to pass to Hudson and then buried. Yeah, bad turnover. Gooley couldn't get in front of it, and I don't know, Dobish, that should have been saved, but it wasn't. Ay. Montreal's got to snap out of it and wake up. All right, looks like the Packers pick is in. Minnesota just picked. All right, well, we'll have to check this later, apparently. Yep, just a reminder, Oilers Ducks after this. We'll keep an eye on Knights Mammoth, but all right, back. Near circle face off and sent from the blue line now into the near boards. Sent behind the Tampa net. Evans trying to dig it out. He's battling with Cirelli. Radish is there. It's still pinned up against the boards. Looks like Deneau is there too. Anderson and Moser are there now. Moser takes it behind the net. Somebody fell down for the Habs. Moser at the red line. Pass deflected. must have gone into the bench, or did we get an offsides call? I have no idea. Whoa! Oh, they said Doc. I thought it might be a penalty on Carlisle, but I guess Doc got tripped by his own teammate, they were saying. So that's why there wasn't a penalty on that. Okay. Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that. Face off and dump in by the Lightning into the near boards. Hudson sends it around and out. But not far enough for icing. Gensel sends it behind his own net. And now the Habs tried to keep it in. They don't. The Lightning take it out. Habs have it in their near circle or far circle pass. Got away at the red line. Dump in. Vasilevsky plays it to the near side, and it's sent up by McDonough. But now Montreal, Matheson takes it behind his own net. Man, frustrating game if you're rooting for the Habs. A dump in by Slafkovsky, far corner, and sent out. All right, sent in and sent out. Far circle. Pass. Goes down the length of the ice. Tampa point or... let's see. Tampa trying to get it out. Neutral ice up ahead, and now Montreal passes it. It got away from... man, why am I blanking? Kapanen. Montreal dumps it in, and it's in the far corner. And a whistle. Oh, we got a penalty on Demidov. Awesome. Well, this is not looking good here. Montreal, I don't know. Ever since they scored the first goal, I have no idea. High sticking on Demidov. And we've played half the game, or 1 second short of it. By the way, he's getting... Looked like Newhook was getting held, or I don't know. I don't know what they were showing. I didn't see the high stick offense. I don't think it was on the replay. Oh, yeah, he did. I don't know. That could have been a dive, but I don't know. I guess when he brought his stick up, maybe the blade got somebody. Oh, Habs are in trouble here. Erdy trailing 2-1 and now on the PK. All right, face off. Moser has it. Hagel. Down low. Point. Circling back to Hagel. Over to the far side. Circle at the point. Now to Hagel. Near circle. Hagel. All right, Hagel. Well, what are we doing? Gensel takes it behind the net to the far circle. Gensel passes down low. Pass into the slot. Now it's back at the blue line. Gensel. Far circle. Gensel near circle. Down low. Taken behind the net again. Passed a point, and it got deflected into the far corner. Sent down low and to the side of the net. Hagel gets hit by Matheson. Puck is sent out by Montreal and cleared finally. Under 9 to play in the second period. No shots on goal yet for this Tampa power play, and they already lead 2-1. There's 45 seconds to go on it. Kucherov sends one wide, and it's cleared down the length of the ice by Montreal. Radish has the puck. Drop pass. Picked up. And into the near boards. And I guess offsides at 8:27. Come on, Habs. Let's not get out. Yeah, I know. Well, they needed corner. That was their biggest position of need. Hopefully it was the best player available. CISSE. How the heck? Yeah. Sissy from the South Carolina. Yeah, they definitely needed corner. Not surprised. All right. Gooley takes it behind his own net and sends it, but it's tipped away, and then finally Montreal clears it. Near circle with the puck, and it's sent behind the net by Anderson. Deneau eventually lost it. Anderson trying to take it away from... I'm blanking. Hold on. Oh, yeah, Nick Paul. I keep forgetting. They got James and Paul. I keep forgetting. All right, Perry tries to send it up. The power play is over. 13-13 are the shots. James lost it at neutral ice. Habs in the far circle. Far corner. Sent behind the net. Texier. Shot. Save right out front. That might have been Doc. Pretty good save by Vasilevsky. And Doc, another shot. It's tipped in. The Habs have tied it. Yes. That's 7-17. Who gets the goal? Was it Doc on the shot or was it tipped? They're saying Kirby Doc for now. All right, Kirby Doc and the far boards. Yeah, I don't think Bull Duke tipped it. I think Texier almost tipped it actually. I think this will stand as a Doc goal. I think Vasilevsky lost it in traffic and well, we'll take it whatever it was. The Habs have tied the game finally. 15-13. Man, it was looking pretty dire there for a minute. Oh, off a Tampa leg. Gotcha. Yeah. I only saw the one replay. All right. 7:17 to play. And it's taken behind the net. All right. Near board. Sent ahead. And sent behind the net. All right, far corner, far circle, pass, Lightning, send it to the neutral ice, near circle. That is Paul, I think. Now taken by Newhook behind the net, into the far boards and out. Moser picks it up. Moser behind his own net. Moser passes up ahead into the far circle. And Hagel. Hagel trying to battle. Sorelli couldn't get it. Habs get the puck back. Slafkovsky with it. Montreal sends it. All right, who's got the puck? All right, finally, red line. Caulfield to Carrier. Caulfield, and then, oh gosh, not another penalty. Come on. Oh no, this time it's a Tampa penalty. I just saw a Tampa player get tripped. That's why I thought. Yeah, I don't think anybody tipped that puck. I think that went in clean by Doc. They're saying Hagel a penalty at 5:55. We'll take it. Didn't see it. And we head to the under, I guess, 6 timeout. Habs back to the power play. Ole, ole, ole. Yep, penalty on Hagel. Here's the Doc goal. There, you can't really. I don't know how it got by Vasilevsky. It's into the near boards. Jackeye gets it to Doc, so I'm a little surprised Jackeye doesn't get an assist. And then, yeah, I think it beat him 5-hole. I mean, I'm not altogether certain. They didn't really show a very good replay of it. How does Jackeye not get an assist here, though? Texier almost tipped it too, but all right. All right, so Montreal power play as we're going to get back from commercial soon. All right, they're interviewing Martin Saint Louis. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I should have looked this guy. All right, next time. I don't even know how to close it. All right, we'll figure it out another time. All right, holding the stick on Hagel. Power play for the Habs. Near circle. Demidov to the point. That's Hudson running the point. Demidov pass to the near circle. Hudson. Slavkovsky shot. Saved by Vasilevsky. Hangs on at 5:33. Yeah, I'd say it was more of an interference. But yeah, I don't know what that call was, but they'll take it. The Canadiens will. Oh, false start on the draw. Come on. Sorelli versus Suzuki. And not cleared. Hudson kept it in. Montreal's 4 of 10 on the power play this series. Shot by Demidov. It's into the far corner. Behind the net, Slavkovsky. Back to the blue line. Hudson, pardon me. All right, far circle. They get it to Hudson. Still over a minute on the power play. Back to Hudson. Hudson, far circle, gets away, and it's out of the zone. 4:50 to play in the second. Hudson passes. Demidov with the puck. Demidov to the blue line. Slavkovsky to the blue line. Shot in traffic. Blocked into the near corner. Excuse me. Suzuki to far corner. And, they couldn't keep it in. And Dobish plays it to Demidov. 22 seconds on the Habs power play. Behind the net. And it's picked up by Tampa. Tampa sends it down. And it's behind the Montreal net. That should do it for the power play. They bring it up through the red line. Pass to the near circle. Doc behind the net. And to the far boards for Carrier. Doc. And now another penalty on Tampa? Hold on. Or what's the call? Yeah. Lilleberg. I can't hear the ref. Hooking of Newhook. And I guess we got the under 6 media timeout. So Montreal tonight. 0 for 1 on the power play? Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Let me refresh. Okay, that was a coincidental. They got to be 0 for 2 already. Yeah, they got to be 0 for 2. This is their third. Okay, there it is. I refreshed. Tampa 1 for 4. Montreal 0 for 2. It is Doc from Jack Eye. I don't know what took them so long to give Jack Eye that assist. That was insane. That was pretty obvious. Whoops. Need to net a few. Yep, I know. It's at least it's 2-2. They eventually pulled even, but they need to take advantage of these power plays. Yeah, I mean, some of these are, the last one I don't know. I didn't honestly understand what they called Hagel holding the stick of Caulfield. Okay. But I haven't seen the replay of this hook, so yeah, this was coincidental. The trip of Carrier was legit by Kucherov. That was, I'm pretty sure that was no doubt. Why does YouTube hold that? It's a person's name. I don't understand. All right, back from commercial. Yeah, it was a play in front of the net. I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know what they were calling there, to be honest. But it was something on a pass in front of the net for Montreal. Near circle draw. And it's in the near corner. Back to the blue line. Hudson keeps it in. Far circle and passed out to the red line. All right. Skated up. And, well, now neutral ice again. Come on. Jeez Louise. Tampa already switched out a player. Finally brought in. Suzuki looking, sends one wide into the far corner, and Tampa skates it out. 2-on-2. And they will just... Oh, Hagel lost the puck. Slafkovsky has it towards the net and behind the net. Couldn't get the shot off against Gord. Slafkovsky centers right up the middle near circle. How did they miss? Must have been too high by Demidov. Or maybe wide. Blue line. Hudson. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. 2:38 to play. All right. Okay. Why? Let's go. Far face-off circle. Won by the Lightning. Gensel clears it down the length of the ice. All right. 40 seconds on this Montreal power play. Over the red line. Into the ozone. And immediately sent out by Tampa. Montreal has to tag up. Ay, ay, ay. Sloppy power play. Far taken away by Cirelli. Cirelli sends it around and out to neutral ice. 15 seconds on the power play. Less than 2 to go in the second period. Texier behind the net. Back to the blue line. Oh, and I think Texier shattered the blade, like just trying to stick handle the puck. Like he didn't, it must have already been broken. Power play is over. Texier has a fresh stick. Puck came to the neutral zone, and Montreal has to reset. And they finish a line change. Tampa at the neutral ice. Now the Habs, Matheson has it in his own zone. Shots are 19-13 Montreal. Dumped in. Anderson behind the net. Battle for the puck behind the Tampa net now. Carlisle is there. And Deneau has it for the Habs, and it's in the far corner. Jackeye back to the blue line. Pass. Shot. I guess it was saved. Cleared. That is James with the puck for the Lightning in the far corner. Under 40 to play in the second period. Dumped in. Oh, a high stick. That was the easiest call you're going to see all night. Again on Tampa. Hopefully Evans is all right. Boy, that was nasty. Really dumb penalty. They're sending Radish to the box. Is it just two? Is the big question. Another Tampa penalty. Hopefully Evans is all right. He doesn't look so good on the bench. I think he got it in the throat is what happened. Ooh, Carrier hit the post. I don't think that was a save by Vasilevsky. I think he hit the post. Anderson got his helmet ripped off on the other end before this penalty got called. And then, yeah, just Radish popped Evans in the throat. I don't know if I'd call that high sticking. I'm not sure what you would call it. Maybe a cross check. Can't cross check the throat. Can't high stick the throat. They got to get that protective stuff. I don't know why these guys don't wear that. You think about that for skate blades, but should be protecting as much as possible. Tough angle shot was tipped up into the air. Demidov keeps it in. We got under 20 to go in the second period. Shot blocked and taken out of the zone. 7 seconds up ahead. Do they get one off before the buzzer? 0.4. We've got a whistle. So not quite the end of the period. Okay, they say 20-13 shots on goal. Can we just organize this draw? Like, what do we expect to accomplish in 0.4? Why is Tampa not have somebody in the circle ready to go? Finally, Point skates over there. There's the draw. That's the end of the second period. 2-2. Was it? It was 1-1 after 1, 2-2 after 2. All right, there we go. Oh, yep, Bon. Hope you have a good night. Have a good weekend. Yeah, I know. Well, this one was pretty obvious. Like the last two, I wasn't really able to explain the holding the stick on Hagel and the hooking by Lilleberg. But this Radish punch to the throat, you got to call. I mean, that's basically what it was. But, yeah, I don't know. Strange game, though. Montreal has looked not great, most of it, but they are tied 2-2. But they need to get their power play going. They can't continue to just leave opportunities out there. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Consider hitting that subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same stream, but it is faster and commercial free. I think we did all the visualizers. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think we did. 3 straight penalties there by Tampa, and Montreal have a minute 29 left when we resume in the third. All right, 2-2 the score, 20-13 the shots Montreal. Face-off 16-15 Montreal. Tampa 1 for 4 on the power play. Montreal 0 for 3. And they have minute 29 left on their fourth. Hits are 24-17 Tampa. Block shots 9-8 Montreal. Giveaways 8-6 for Montreal. Takeaways 5-1 Tampa. Both, oh wow, forgot, both games went overtime. Oh yeah. Each team won in Tampa. 4-3 Montreal in game 1, 3-2 Tampa in game 2. 2-2 after 2, 1-1 the series. All right, again, we will have Oilers Ducks after the completion of this one. If on time, the live stream will be at 9. I believe the puck drop will be like 9:05. Although they pushed this puck drop back to 6:15 and it ended up being later. It was 6:10 last night. I guess these games with teams from Canada will start at 6:15. I'm not really sure. Again, Game 3s in all of these 3 series tonight, the series is tied 1-1. Knights at Mammoth in Salt Lake City, Utah. And Oilers at Ducks in Anaheim, California. Oh, yeah. Who's this guy they drafted? 6 foot, 189 pounds. Position rank 5th overall, rank 38th, grade 85, whatever any of that means. Yeah. Good Lord. Yeah. They still have Valentine, who's going into his final year of his rookie contract, and Nixon, the final year of his contract. Yeah. I don't know. Never liked the idea of Nixon playing anything other than dime cornerback. He's not good. Random Aussie, that's right. It's Saturday morning for you. Yeah, you're almost noon, right? Maybe another hour. How's it going? 11 a.m. Okay, yeah, you've got another hour. That's what I was saying. It's good. We got a good game, 2-2. Kind of a strange game. A lot of penalties. Not for just for on ice incidents. Not for other than Dobish shoving Kucherov, who was celebrating in front of him, and then Chernak blew it by paying Dobish back, so they each had unsportsmanlike for 2 minutes. Other than that, it's been just, penalties in the play of it, in the action. Is Guy Lafleur healthy for the Habs? No, he's Didn't he smoke? I kind of doubt. I don't even know if he's alive, to be honest. Or Guy the Flower, if you translate from French to English. Instead of Guy Le Fleur, Guy the Flower. Yeah, they just showed that Dobish. And Dobish has 2 penalties already, too. He tripped somebody earlier, too. That's the surprising thing. 2 penalties on their goalie. I think, which one cost them? 7:42 of the first. $7.42. Yeah, it was Dobish's the trip that cost them a power play goal, too. That was the first penalty of the game, too. All right, so good pick, I guess, by the Packers. Yeah, they're gonna do the second and the third tonight. Wow, right? Or are they just doing? Yeah, I think they're doing the third tonight. Titans just picked. Still got 4 more picks in the second round. That's what I was saying. Oh, I didn't realize it was recent. I was pretty sure he was a big smoker. Yeah, I guess I knew he was a drinker too. Oh, that's sad. All right. Well, let's just go through the NBA, I guess, if anybody's interested. Spurs Trailblazers later, about 90 minutes or more on Prime Video in the US. Prime has these 2 games. Game 3, Celtics Sixers tied 1-1 in the series. Boston 76, Philly 72, 105 in the third. Lakers Rockets, Lakers lead 2-0. Lakers up 59-47, 3:38 to go in the second quarter. All right, so and then Spurs Blazers is 1-1. That's a game 3. All right, yeah, I have no idea. Packers will probably have a 3rd round pick, I'm guessing. Just checking. Yep, still shots are 20-13. All right, well, we know Oilers Ducks is coming up next. I think I'm going to fix my schedule real quick. That is not what I wanted. I want NHL.com. Probably just going to put to be determined anyways. Oh, dude, just do the scores. Why do they? Yeah, we don't know about these game 6s. Although, let's see, Mammoth Golden Knights will go 5. So, oh yeah, and so will Canadiens Lightning. So there will be 2 games next Wednesday was what I'm trying to get at. So we're all right. Stars Wild game 4 tomorrow. Dallas leads that series 2-1. Really hoping the Wild can get a win and even that series at 2-2. Then I'll do game Oh, I think 5 won't be till Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Yeah, we'll figure out. There'll be a double header Wednesday for sure. Tuesday again, I'll figure it out once after Saturday's game, but I'm leaning towards Wild Stars game 5. That game's at 7 over Bruins Sabres and Ducks Oilers, but we'll see. They're an hour apart. There's not much I can do. It kind of depends on how their next games are viewed too. All right. So, yeah, maybe a single game Tuesday, and there might only be a single game Monday because the other games may end on the other series might end Saturday. So, some stuff to figure out past Sunday. 29. Okay. Go Ducks. Yeah. Sorry, cannot get on board with that. Okay. All right, I need a break. I'll try to cue up some music. And then I'll be back. All right, let's. Dang it. All right, here. What did I play last time? I think I remember. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, underway. Sorry, I'm a little late. Gosh darn it. Third period underway. And apparently Montreal has done nothing with this power play too. They've got under 45 seconds to go on it now. Suzuki to the far circle. Down low. Pass got away to the neutral ice. No shots on goal in the third here. Neutral zone to the near side. Hudson with the puck. And it is, let's see, taken up. Matheson lost the puck. Tampa cleared it. That'll do it for the power play. 4, 3, 2, 1. Even strength. Montreal up and behind. To the far circle. Anderson behind the net to Danault. Danault, far circle. Where did that go? That shot. That hit the post or what? I don't know. Matheson loses the puck again, and it's sent out by Tampa. And this will be whistled for icing at 17:55. One shot on goal for Montreal. Yes, go Oilers. I agree. Sorry, I just cannot stand the Ducks, especially with what Gudis did to Matthews. It's just uncalled for. Far circle draw for Montreal. Face off, sent out down the length of the ice by Toronto. Montreal quickly ahead. Bolduc sends it into the near corner. And a pass to the neutral ice. Point trying to dig it out. Texier has it. Texier passes up ahead. Bolduc. Puck went. Oh, that was icing. Okay. Yeah, nobody touched it, I guess. 17:28. Icing on Montreal. Shots are 21-13 Montreal, but the score is 2-2. Oh, brother. All right. Face off. Who won it? It's in the far corner. Pinned up against the boards. Taken behind the net. Near circle. Sent ahead. Dump in. Behind the net. Near corner. And sent ahead. Point with the puck. Shot wide by, who is that? James. Back to James. Far circle. Shot saved by Dobich. She hangs on. 16:48 to go. And they still haven't put a shot up, though. I thought that was a shot on goal for James. All right, come on, Montreal. What are we doing? Yeah, good save. Decent shot by James. Sealed the 5-hole. Looked like, yeah, I thought he was going high, but it looked like he may have been aiming 5-hole. All right, pass to Caulfield. He loses the puck. After a hit, Gensel sends it behind the net to the far corner. Far circle. Shot is blocked out. Breakaway. Come on, Habs. Go. Shot. Forehand. No good. Sent out. It's a second breakaway. Basically a penalty shot that they have not converted. Puck pass to the new blue line. Gord passed, and now the Canadians have it. Pass to the near side. Did I forget to... I didn't leave the music on, did I? No. Sorry, I forgot for a second there. Neutral zone, and the Habs have it again. Under 16 to play. Both teams getting a little bit of a line change. Sent out by Tampa. Pass in the middle. Kucherov shot. Must have been blocked into the far boards. And kept in at the blue line by Radish. That was a shot by Hagel. Deneau has the puck now for Montreal. Evans sends it up and, well, into the far corner, behind the net. Sent ahead to the red line. Deneau with a shot. It's into the near boards. And, well, Suzuki got tackled and no call. Or no, it was Deneau that got tackled. No call. And, of course, he's upset. He's got ice shavings all over his back as he got buried into the ice. The breakaway was by Caulfield. He kind of just misfired forehand. Yeah, that's Caulfield. Yeah, he whiffed. He completely whiffed on it. It ended up going on net, but he got nothing on it. He was wide open. Never faked with the forehand, though. Again, that's what happened on their last breakaway. Never once made any leanings to the forehand. Just went forehand, or to the backhand. Just went forehand the whole way. Still waiting on this linesman to drop the puck. Point against, well, at any rate, Tampa sends it out, and Stützle passes to the far other side. Point now has it. Pass up the middle. Tampa shot blocked. That was James. Tipped out. Off to the races, but picked up by James. And a pass got away again from Montreal, too. And Stützle in the far corner. And pass to the near side. Long shot. Jack-eye, that was blocked. He has it again. Another one blocked. Tampa dumps it in from the red line. Shots are, I guess they said one went on target. 24-14 Montreal, but still 2-2. All right, come on, Montreal. Let's change the look around here a little bit. May need to change the jersey or something. I don't know. Far circle for Tampa. That is knocked away behind the net. And that's Gooley behind his own net. Brings it up the near side. Pass gets away. And over the red line. Dump in by Jack-eye. Pass to the near side and out. Texier. Well, Tampa sends it out. Not icing, though. Taken behind the net. Carrier gets it back. Passes up ahead by the Tampa board or bench. Behind the Tampa bench. Now, but they called that icing, huh? 13-12. Caulfield doesn't like the call. Yeah, I didn't understand it either. All right. Yeah, where would... Where was this? I don't know. I couldn't tell. TNT was showing a corner cam. It was too far away. You couldn't even tell what was going on. Like up in the rafters, not glass side, first row. Into the near corner. Slavkovsky behind the net. Moser to Radish. Radish pass. Kept in at the blue line. Shot. Glove save. Vasilevsky hangs on at 12:55. May have been wide of the net. And they go to a replay while there was something going on at neutral ice. Somebody tried to label Carrier and labeled themselves. It was Kucherov. He hit the glass hard. May have been shaken up. He completely mistimed a hit of Carrier and paid the price himself. And we have the under 14 media timeout. Come on, Montreal. 25-14 shots, Montreal. 2-2 the score. 12:55 to play. Golden Knights Mammoth will start in about 18 minutes. And Oilers Ducks, it's got to be about 42 minutes now. Or after this one's finished. All righty. All right, how do I get this off my screen? What the heck? 1 second. All right, are they in the third round yet? Oh, that's right. I was looking at the NBA. All right, back from commercial. Figure that out later. Oh, what's going on with my tablet? All right. Oh, that's what they were showing? They missed too many men on the ice against the Lightning. Okay, thank you. I misunderstood. I wasn't sure. I thought they were trying to figure out why this wasn't icing or why it was or something. All right, I missed that. They didn't count them off on the replay though, like normal broadcast would. All right, Lightning send it in. Radish. No, I guess he didn't touch it because it's icing on Tampa. 12:36. Habs are out shooting the Bolts. Yeah. It's still 2-2 though. Face off. Hudson pass. I don't know why he keeps calling Hudson Deneau. 24 versus 48. All right. Moser takes it behind the net. Far circle pass to the neutral zone. Sorelli behind the net to Hagel. Sorelli, far circle. Near circle. Pass right up the middle. That shot was saved by Dobish. Rebound sent off the near boards. Hagel again. Shot blocked just out of the zone. How was that not off? I don't know. Newhook sends it around. We got another broken stick still out there. It's in the near corner. Montreal's had 2 minutes more of offensive zone time, like 10:56 to 8:55 or 56, I think. All right, Braden Point with the puck near boards. He's looking near corner, sent behind the net. Kucherov tried to pass. It got taken away by Montreal. Slavkovsky fell down. Somebody's down for Tampa, and we got another whistle. Somebody must have got Carlisle in the face. I assume this is going to be a Montreal penalty unless the puck hit him. Well, it could have been when he put a hit on somebody in the boards. Nope, then it wasn't Evans. Was it Anderson? I don't know who got him. Carlisle hit Evans by the bench, and then, yeah, Anderson got him with the blade of the stick, like, along his neck. Oh, my gosh, they didn't call that? Nope, they're reviewing. Yeah, it's been a very strange game, but, yeah, it's been good. I don't think there's been a bad playoff game yet. I mean, other than the Wild winning 6-1 in game 1, that was a bit shocking. So, yeah, Evans got his stick blade in the neck of, I guess this, maybe this, I don't know, of, shoot, forgot who it was already. Oh, they're going to review? They never made a call. How can they review? Yeah, I don't think he meant to, but does that matter? Yeah. Yeah. It's the right call. Doesn't matter if it's accidental. Thanks, Ricky. Yep, power play, but holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forwards and 1 defenseman for the Lightning. I think you've done something wrong there, NHL.com. It'll be Evans, Newhook, Matheson, and Carrier on the PK. No idea who's on the power play. I'm assuming Radish is out there. After that, I have no idea because NHL. Okay, Kucherov is out there. Point is out there. Gensel is out there. And face off in the far circle. Behind the net. Into the far corner. Clear down the length of the ice. Whoops. Sorry, I kept hitting the wrong button. I'm a little ahead. There we go. All right, 10:50 to go in the third. 140 on the Tampa power play. Near boards. Pass back to the blue line. Radish, far circle. Hagel shot, blocked. It's in the far boards. Kicked out. Picked up, one-on-one. Spin, near circle. Who is that? Couldn't see who that was. It had to be Newhook, or I don't think it was Suzuki. It looked like Suzuki, but maybe it was Suzuki. I couldn't read the number. Radish finally has it, and now there's only 1 minute remaining on the Lightning power play. They give it away at the neutral zone, and Kucherov passes to the near side. Gensel back to, I don't know, Radish? Now centered by Perry, far circle. Where's the puck? We got a whistle. 9:51. I assume it went into the netting above the glass. Good save by Dobish. 25-16 are your shots. Why does it say? Yeah, it's wrong. NHL.com is just wrong. Yeah, it was wrong. I don't. Sometimes they don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they still got 1 extra. Should be 4, not 5. NHL.com just gets that stuff wrong sometimes. I don't know why. It used to happen all the time in overtime during the regular season when it's 3-on-3. Shot sent wide, and Habs get the rebound and send it up. 9.5 to play in the third. 15 seconds, Tampa power play. Far boards, near side now. Perry. 5 seconds on the power play. Moser. Far circle, shot. Rebound and sent wide. And out of the zone. Breakaway out of the box towards the net. Oh, he did fake a little bit backhand. Still stuffed by Vasilevsky, and Montreal can't keep it in. Oh my gosh, that's 3 breakaways. And they haven't converted on any of them. Danault's shot blocked behind the net. Near circle, Radish. No, it's not Radish. Was it Gunkelvis? I forgot how to say his name. All right, Gooley keeps it in. Back to Gooley from Suzuki. Far circle. Suzuki with the blast. Wide. Near corner. And Hudson. Near circle. Hudson behind the net. And sent out down the length of the ice by Tampa, but not far enough for icing. Gooley takes it behind the net. 44-43 shot attempts. Not shots on goal. Montreal. And on goal is 25-16 Montreal. Puck is at the side of the net. I think they finally, Vasilevsky froze it. There was pushing and shoving behind the net. And TNT puts the corner cam who has the shot of the goalie. God, it's so frustratingly bad on TNT. All right, this is the under 10 media timeout. Still 2-2. So that was a shot, they're saying, for Montreal. I wasn't sure. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, the way the first 2 games went, it's understandable. This is why I can't stand these matchups. Got to be happening in the second round, not the first round. And I don't understand how people who like this system can't see that either. There's no way, should the Avs complete the sweep or at least win against the Kings, there's no way the Avs, the President's Trophy winner, should have to play the second best or the third best team in the conference in the second round. It's just asinine. I don't know. Pushing and shoving. Yeah. I'll take that. I'll wear it. Yep. Yeah, again, speaking of neck, that high stick by who was it? Anderson and Carlisle's neck. It doesn't matter intention or not. They still haven't fixed this. They've got 4 forwards for Tampa. This NHL.com just lost tonight. Oh my gosh, Tampa sent one through the crease. Nearly scored, and Anderson had a shot. He did try to fake backhand, but he was with the puck and the stick, but he took it too wide, and then it was an easy pad save for Vasilevsky because he didn't lift it at all. All right, shots are 26-16. Yeah, Vasilevsky's keeping the Lightning in the game for sure, but Habs have caught a few breaks themselves too. But both teams have definitely caught breaks where the other team should have scored. I mean, the Habs are kind of doing it themselves a little bit. These breakaways have been brutal. Caulfield whiffed on his breakaway. That wasn't Vasilevsky making a save. All right, puck, Kapanen passing, trying to get it to Demidov. It's just kept in the zone by Matheson. His shot is immediately blocked. Matheson's had a bit of a rough third period. Lightning going the other way. Shot wide by Gensel, or blocked wide. And, well, finally the Habs get the puck. And they're going to get a line change, so the defensemen have it in the defensive zone. It's in the far circle. Shot. Slavkovsky to Caulfield. Nope. Moser takes it away. Moser now to the neutral ice. Pass gets into the near boards in the O zone. 27-16 the shots. Lightning. Hagel by the far boards. Blue line keeper Moser. Hagel sends it around. Near corner. Kucherov centered it. Nobody could get a stick on it. It's in the slot still. Now near circle. Slavkovsky takes it behind the net. Chips it to Gooley. Now it's carried by Hudson to the blue line. Montreal getting at least, yeah, they're getting a line change. Hudson, I think, headed off. I can't see who's out there right now. Oh, that might be Struble. Sent ahead to Dano. Sent ahead to Dano. That's hard for me to say. Kept in. Habs shot. Tipped up into the netting above the glass at 5:36. This might be the final media timeout here at under 6. Oh. I think it went off of Dobish's pad and then just wide of the net. Yeah. Tampa nearly took the lead there as well. Wow. All right. Yep. It is a commercial break. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's the quality, not the quantity. NHL.com is still, well, at least they have 5 people out there now, not more than 5 skaters. They got a 4-1 formation. All right. So 2 minutes from puck drop in Knights Mammoth. Oilers Ducks will join upon the completion of this one, I guess. 27-16 the shots, Montreal. Block shots 15-11 Montreal. Hits are 28-28. All right, no finals yet in the NBA. 5-point game, Celtics over the Sixers with just under a minute remaining. Lakers Rockets early in the third, or 67-61 Lakers. We're in the third round finally. Packers pick. Okay, they've got a pick at 20. I think, yeah, 84th overall. All right. So the pick is in for Washington. Round 3, pick 7. All right. Back from commercial. Oilers, Ducks at 9:10. All right, I'm going to push back my stream right now to 9:05. Nine, 10. Save. Come on, YouTube. All right, back underway. All right. Lightning in the near boards. Texier passes. It goes off to the far boards. Kept in by Hudson, I think. It's behind Tampa's net. Near corner. Doc sends it to the blue line. Reverse by Hudson. A shot wide into the near corner. Under 5 to play. And sent in by Goncalves. However you say his name. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'll have to look it up. James passes. It gets knocked to the neutral ice by the Habs. And it's picked up by Perry and sent down the length of the ice. Eventually on net, so I guess not icing at 4:34. What, I don't know. Frozen puck by Dobish. Shots are 27-17. So 9-10 for 9-10 P Central for, is it Ducks Oilers? No, it's Oilers Ducks. Puck drop. Celtics winning. Yeah. All right, come on, Montreal. 4:34 to go in the second. Just underway in Vegas, or no, in Utah or Salt Lake City between the Mammoth. No, wait, between the Knights and the Mammoth. Game 3, 1-1 in that series. That one's on TBS. This one's on TNT. Next game's on TNT. Pass to the near side. Near corner now. Battling for the puck. Just a mess. Shot was blocked into the far corner. Tough angle shot. Where's the puck? It's in the crease. Has he frozen it? Oh, we've got bodies on the ice. Linesman trying to break it up. We've got two different ones going on at the, two different scraps going on at the moment. Dobish still hasn't gotten up. They haven't unpiled yet. It looks like it is Deneau and Gergensons, and they've fallen to the ice behind the net, and the ref is pinning them currently. So I don't know why. The ref has both hands, has all his weight on Gergenson's back. Gergensons can't get up. Finally, they let Deneau up. So I think they're both being sent off. And Deneau has a badly cut nose, I think. I don't think that's just blood. Oh, I forgot to stop the clock. 3:58 to go. Yeah, and maybe he's just got a cut on the outside of the nose. He's being treated by the board. So what, if anything? I don't think it's just going to be two on Lilleberg and Gergensons. There's probably more being announced. What happened here? Perry's in the crease, holding on to the crossbar. Jackeye went to take out somebody. Evans and Anderson ended up on top of poor Dobish there. Perry's holding Struble. Evans. All right, well, that's great. But then we completely miss Anderson and Saborin, Sabourin. I don't know if they got into it. They got split up. But yeah, then I don't know why the ref had his hands on the back of Gergensons. All right, it's just going to be 2-2. So we'll have 5-5. They're sending Jackeye, Deneau, Gergensons, and Lilleberg, but we've got a delay because they got to patch up Deneau first on his beak or his nose. Can you guys just go to the box and work on him? Or take him to the locker room? I mean, I don't know why. We're sitting here waiting on one player to be patched. We're still waiting. No score. Golden Knights Mammoth. 16:36 to go in the first. Oh, it was that's who started it. Lilleberg just drilled somebody into that pile. That's why everything erupted, too. We're still waiting for them to clean up Deneau. I don't get it. Why are we still waiting? Looking like it, isn't it? They still can't stop the blood. He's got a gash like on the bridge of his nose. Either he's going to need stitches or you're going to have to put a bandage on it. I don't know what else to do, guys. I don't know why we're sitting here waiting. Yeah, I mean, I want Deneau available, but at what cost here? The flow of the game. This is an awfully long timeout for nothing. I didn't think they would wait like this. Thought you would either have to go to the locker room or, I don't get it. Chaos ensues, yes. There was pushing and shoving and chaos ensued. Exactly. Well, Jackeye is in the box. So is Gergensons and Lilleberg as we wait for the... And now they're cleaning up the blood on the ice. Why weren't they doing this earlier? Yeah, behind the net, behind the Montreal net. Good God. I wonder, I don't know how, yeah, he got like an elbow or a forearm to the nose. All right, Deneau's in the box, but... All right, so we're back to 5-on-5. Both teams have 2 players in the sin bin, but no penalties. They're still 5-on-5. No. All right. Pass to the near boards and at the red line. Tampa, well, neutral ice. Montreal has it. Neutral ice again, off the far boards, and, well, still nothing. Neutral ice. Tampa has it. They lose it, but Kucherov, yeah. Oh, come on. Was it offside? That's the linesman. He can't. Had to be offsides because this isn't a penalty. Who went off, though? That's what I can't figure out. Oh. It's because they got, yeah, I think it was Kucherov that went offsides. All right. Boy, this has been a long game. I mean, I know we started a little late. I guess it's only 2 hours and maybe 32 minutes old. I guess we're just past 2.5. We did start very late. All right, puck is sent up by Chernak. And apparently it went into the crowd at 3:17. All right, well, I'm going to have to say joining this game in progress because don't think we're going to get to Oilers Ducks on time. All right, back underway. Behind the net, pass to the near side. Doc over the red line. Pass off the far boards. Montreal would have had to tag up. They were off. Neutral ice. And to the near side. Pass to Demidov. Skates it in. Up the middle. He got tripped by Chernak. No call. Unless he lost his footing. I don't know. Skated up and sent around by Tampa. Into the far boards. And behind the net. And picked up by Goncalves. However you say it. Moser at the blue line sends it around. Picked up behind the net by Gord. He gets hit by Gooley. Pass gets to Kucherov. Shot, save. That was not Kucherov. Who the heck was that? No, that couldn't have been the number I saw because that doesn't exist. I don't know who that was. Must have been 17 James. I thought I saw 97 for some reason. At any rate, Demidov sends it out. Montreal, Evans over the blue line. Evans just sends it in behind the Tampa net. Picked up. Montreal in the far corner. Battle for the puck. And skated out over the red line and a dump in. Matheson passes. Under a minute and a half to go. And into the near circle. And, well, taken by the Lightning behind their own net. Under 1:10 to play. Over the red line. Far circle. Shot blocked. Into the far corner for Hagel. Gloved down by Gent. You can't glove it down in the O zone. How did they allow that? I thought you could only do that in your own zone or in maybe neutral ice. I don't know. Sent in by Montreal, sent right back out by Tampa. Montreal, under 40 seconds to go. They have it in the near corner. Tampa looking back to the blue line. Radish sends one wide into the far corner. And 22 seconds to go. Behind the net. Pass to Slavkovsky. Over the red line. 14 seconds to go. At the blue line, Hudson gets knocked off the puck by James. 7 seconds. 4, 2. That didn't get a shot after the buzzer. We head to overtime. Tied at 2. All right, 15 minutes of intermission. It's less than in regulars. I mean, it's less than a normal intermission. All right, well, let me get to, I got to go post in that one. Nine 10p Central opening. I did misspell opening, didn't I, earlier? Opening face-off. Tampa, Montreal, heading to overtime. Will join this game already in progress. Upon completion of that game. Alrighty, yep, gonna have to wait. So we'll just back the time up on that one. This stinks. Should have known they would go overtime for the third time. Oh, no. What button did I hit? I did not. Yep, gonna have to join that one in progress. Oh great, my tablet's freaking out because of the ad. I mean, I assume everybody in here wants the completion of this game over the start of that one. If I'm misinformed, let me know in the comments, but kind of like to stick with this one. All right, we'll put the scores up of the other one. So what? We had no goals in the third after having 2 each or 1 each team in the first and second. All right, please hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both will help with getting the channel to be recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. All right. All right. Yep, it did. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, I'll stay with this one. I think this series is the more interesting one than Oilers Ducks too. Ugh, come on, Blue Jays, what's going on? Yeah, I figured. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Most times I'm gonna stay. I almost was tempted to get out of Boston Buffalo, and it was 4-0 Boston, and then Buffalo got 2 quick goals, so I stuck it out. All right, Packers pick is in, so I get to figure out what they pick in the 3rd round coming up. Pittsburgh took a quarterback from Penn State before them. Drew Allar, A-L-L-A-R, quarterback out of Penn State. What is this? Jay Starter gave up 7 runs. Oof, yeah, that's not a quality start, huh? If that's what that stat is. All right, well, tomorrow, Stars Wild, Game 3. Sunday, hoping to be able to do all 4. We'll see how feasible that is, depending on, overtimes, etc. That's the 4 series I'm kind of the most interested in, I guess. Well, yeah. All right, Chris McClellan, D tackle for the Packers, is the pick. A trade with Tampa, apparently. Or is that that might be the no, that is this pick. 10th position rank, 109th overall, grade 66. With stops at Florida and Missouri, McClellan played all his collegiate football in the SEC. Okay. 6 sacks last season. Good frame, occupies blockers. Allowing the linebackers to play downhill and run support. Yep. Why did they take that away? I didn't hide it. Okay, forget it. They just took it away again. All right, forget it. I read what I wanted to read. Yeah, how many D tackles have been taken, though, already? This was 77th overall. What did they say? They say 109. Yeah, whatever. All righty. Colts are on the clock. Up 28-17 are the shots. You know what? I'm going to move my clock because if I have to try and fix it, I got to find out sooner rather than later. Okay, it worked. Because I was having trouble. It was going back to the regular season mode and was doing 5. I should just leave it at 20 and manually move it down to 5 like I used to. Max Scherer. Oh, that was the starter? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a deep tackle. Oh, okay. Wait, how many minutes did they say? I think they're off. It should be just a 15-minute break. Okay, they said 7:20. So I'm less than 40 seconds ahead of TNT. Yeah, it's like 35-ish seconds ahead. No score, Utah. And Vegas and Utah. All right, I'm going to refill the water. I'll get some music queued up again. 1 second, though. Damn. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Just want to I got to check one thing. Okay, never mind. All right, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, by the time I get a song, I'm going to need to be back. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, back. Oh. Oh, I gotta get up for a soccer game tomorrow. Better get to sleep earlier, hopefully tonight. Hey, the Mammoth got on the board. Let's go. Uyghur former Calgary Flame with the goal. Went 5-hole. O'Brien and Yamamoto. Oh my goodness, you'll never see a goal like this. It hit Carter Hart in the helmet, went straight down, and somehow went 5-hole. It hit off his right pad. I've never seen a goal go in. I don't know if it went 5-hole or if it hit and went to the side. That is wild. Oh my gosh. What a goal there for Uyghur. All right, let's lose the music. Yeah, we still got almost 2 minutes. So what are we? We're almost halfway. Yeah. Ravens on the clock. We're almost halfway through the third round. No, actually no, we're not, because I guess there's some comp picks at the end of the third that they'll have to take care of tonight first, so not quite halfway through the third. All right, eliminated the music. 280 or 350-pound lineman franchise guy, defense tackles versus the offensive lineman. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was a strange goal. Hits Carter Hart in the helmet, went down off his right pad. I couldn't tell if it went 5-hole or if it deflected towards his right. It was kind of hard to see. Don't forget to vote in the poll. We have 40 votes, 70% for Montreal, 30% for Tampa. All right. Just about set to go. And apologies to anybody tuning in expecting Ducks, Oilers Ducks. Tampa, Montreal just starting overtime. All right. All right, we're underway. Lightning in white, right to left. Habs in red, left to right. Moser behind to the far side. Now he sends it to the corner. Trying to dig it out was Sabourin. Evans passes it for Montreal. Neutral ice. Near circle shot. It was wide. Deneau trying to dig it out. Into, well, behind. It's in the far corner. Lightning behind their own net. And there's a hit. Lost a glove. Lightning skated out, pass to the red line, and a dump in that Dobich stops behind the net. Tampa was 10-6 in overtime, 6th in the NHL, but that's regular season, so 1-1 in the postseason. Montreal was 8th, 14-10. Pass to the far circle. Did that shot go on target? Maybe it hit the post. Still 28-17 on the shots. I should have gotten out of the app and back in. I forgot to try that to see if I could speed it up. All right. Sent behind the Lightning net into the far corner. Suzuki couldn't get there. Chernak sent it ahead. Neutral ice. Dump in now by Tampa. Dobich behind the net. 18-18 to go in the overtime. Dump into the far corner. Braden Point sends it behind the net. Near corner. And far corner sent behind the net to the near side. Tipped up. Near circle. Montreal, that's Texier. Now back to the far corner. Blue line shot. It's in. It's over. Montreal wins 3-2 in overtime. Holy cow. At 17:51. Montreal takes the 2-1 series lead. Wow, what a finish. Hudson with the goal from Texier and Bolduc. Bolts 2, Habs 3, final OT. Montreal leads series 2-1. Come on, can we get a replay? I'll make sure I get to the next game, hopefully before the end of the period. All right. Pass to the blue line. Hudson just outside the near circle. Must have beat Vasilevsky blocker side high. There was a lot of traffic. He couldn't see. At least 3 Lightning players in his way and probably 2 Montreal players. Yep, just under the crossbar and into the back of the net. What a shot. Oh, may have been tipped by a Lightning player. Might have been off of Gensel. Texier and Bolduc on the assist. All right, that's going to do it. I hope to see you in the next one. Go, Habs, go. Hello. Yes, Habs, let's go. What a shot. Yep. Hudson, yep. All right, that'll do it. I'm going to stop this one and start the next one. Thank you so much for being here. And hope to see you in the next one. If not, if you're only here for this series, we hope to bring you game 4 on Sunday night at 6, pending the previous games as well. But all right, thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Gonna stop this one and get to the next one. Thank you all. Bye-bye.